After my last video on the potential Wheel of Time teaser to be shown at the Super Bowl, the topic briefly made its way onto the Dusty Reel show last Wednesday, where an interesting follow-up question was asked, which was, what would be some scenes that are vital to be included in this 30-second teaser that would captivate the world into watching the Wheel of Time on Amazon Prime? So naturally, this got me thinking on that very subject. So here is my take on a hypothetical 30-second Wheel of Time Super Bowl teaser. Now I want to get your ideas on this very subject as well. What would you all include in your own teaser for the Wheel of Time? Let me know in the comments down below. There are 4 key elements from within your show that have to be included in a teaser, which help to get the audience hooked and watch your show once released. And these are the main characters, the settings within the show, the conflict at the heart of it all, and of course a climax for the teaser. And so with those key points in mind, here are the key scenes I would include in the teaser. So to begin with, this first scene has to be included in the teaser without question, and that is of course Winter Night. Now, I would have the scene lead the teaser with Rosamund Pike lending her voice for the scene, and in fact I would go as far as to have her narrate the entirety of this teaser. Now, within these shots, you get the opportunity to introduce the majority of the main characters on the show, if not all of them, while also being able to introduce some aspects of the premise of the show within, say, the first 10 to 15 seconds. So I would have this first shot set up like this. To begin with, I would have the townsfolk enjoying the festivities. So this would include laughter and just depicting them having a great time, exchanging gifts and drinking with one another. This would include the entire Emmonsfield group, so Rand, Matt, Perrin, Agreen and Nynaeve would be in these shots for a brief matter of moments as well. And then we get into the next shot, which is the Trollix Attack on Emmonsfield. And within it is where we get our first glimpse of Moiraine and Lan. This next scene is going to obviously have to be very short and kept to roughly about 5 seconds, and would showcase Moiraine using the one power to call lightning to strike down Trollix, and we can briefly catch perhaps a glimpse of a sword form at the hands of Lan while dealing with the Trollix attack. Now, while the actual attack on Emmonsfield happens off camera in the book, it's too good a scene visually for it to not be included in the show. Up next is, without a doubt, my favourite passage within the Eye of the World, and that is Shadar Logoth. Now, we know that our introduction to Shadar Logoth has long-reaching consequences for a few of our main characters, and will most likely form the main character arc for a certain Matron Coltham throughout the first season, so I know that the scenes that take place there are going to be fantastic in the show. For me, there's 2 aspects to Shadar Logoth that could be explored in the teaser, and those are of course Machin Sin and the dagger that Matt picks up there. Now, I think it's best sometimes to keep things mysterious, so I would really try to hold back here when showcasing any particular shot. Sometimes less is more in the long run. But having said that, here are the 2 ideas for the Shadar Logoth portion of the teaser. These scenes will almost certainly be a showcase for Machin Sin, and with that in mind, I would have the shot showcase the effect it has on you if you were to touch it. And what better way to do that than with a friendly neighbourhood Trolloc? You could have it howling into the air as it gets devoured by the mist, so viewers know that there are other things in the world more dangerous than Trollocs. Perhaps these words could be spoken by Moiraine in the trailer. The other shot is of course Matt and his ruby-hilted dagger. This is pretty self-explanatory really, and would just be a simple shot of Matt taking the dagger and leaving it at that really. This might just have the viewers guessing, now why would that warrant a brief moment in the teaser? Up next is Rand and Tam on the quarry road. Now the purpose of this shot is naturally to showcase the wind not touching the Myrddraal's cloak, and this wouldn't really take much time, so this could be done within 2 to 4 seconds, perhaps even less. And finally, I think it would be good to showcase something for us Wheel of Time fans that have read the books. So my final scene I would include has to be something that we haven't read in the books, with it perhaps taking place off screen, and so I've gone with the battle to capture Logain. This shot I would give a little bit more time to than some of the others, as this scene introduces actor Alvaro Morte, who has a substantial social media following, and of course on top of this, it would get all the readers of the series hyped, as it's another small showcase of one of the scenes that has been created specifically for the show. And you've made it to the end of today's video. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, please leave a like on the video, as it really helps to promote it on YouTube. And also, if you are new to this channel and you've just happened to stumble across this video today, consider hitting the subscribe button down below and turning on notifications so you get notified whenever I upload a new Wheel of Time video. Once again, thanks for all watching, and I'll see you all next time.